Good morning, friend, everybody. Today I would like to my story of my life of the episode 2. I do have it is a too long story. You asking about my life talking. So I would like to actually. I had a lot of hard time through when I first time come to America. Opened the school, the Louisville. I stay about a year. It's really the snowing time. It's mid-70 at the time. It's really hard snow. So I didn't have a car. I have the no transportation. I take a jogging to open the school. And then finally, even I opened another side, but I do not know how to doing business. And totally I lost over the Kentucky side. And then several friends of mine, they living Indianapolis, Indiana. And they asking me, if you come to Indiana, it's a lot better. So I take all my family, go before, anyway, the Louisville at the time, I couldn't protect over my business, even student. I working for the collectional office, which mean of that, like that's only citizen people they working, but I had only green card. But one of the students of mine was captain out there. So that guy introduced, and then I go for the Martialarts degree side, and also I do have the college degree of the social worker side. So I went, they hired me. It actually they hire, I can speak English good, so that more like a collection office. So, and then I teaching some several FBI guys there, and then some maximum security guard guys. I start teaching some self-defense. But anyhow, I take about several of the months. One of the guy, vice. Actually, the vice, general manager, I mean general colonel, that guy is not get along with me, and he just don't like he's more like discrimination, more like we are the Korean, so they don't like the Asian people. So I had that guy sent me all the way on top of that. I working midnight because of that maximum security guard. And second of all, they are using a lot of guy, the inmate guy, they hurting each other all the time. So they need some protection. I show them how to break down, go inside the physically, so that they using me pretty good at the time. But the guy finally sent me on top of the roof, with actually 12 gauge on the roof is just making me stay all night. I was really, it's not actually my job to they hired me, but that guy tried actually hurting me, or it's before physically, mentally, because you know, I've been army, in Korea, even how after Shinjo Kim, that guy, attacked the Blue House. I tried go at the time, about 26 months, but I had complete after that happened. I had 36 months. I done the complete, they done, even at that, in Korea, I never done that security guard side. So I am for at the time they pay me only about 1970s, so the little over maximum. At the time is the maximum the money maker is about $225. They pay me $275 at that time. But about the weekly, I earning about 180 to a couple $100. It is a pretty good money. For living is nothing wrong. But after I making I totally go back into my business side because the business can produce much. So I had the story about, as soon as that happened, I throw my job, I give it away, and then I went to the Indiana side. Indiana side is but Indianapolis is a beautiful city. But I had several friends of mine, they already having martial arts school. And they just making me go into the Kokomo, the small automobile industry, like a Delco or Chrysler. The lot of factory, high paid montage there. But that place is the KKK headquarters side. I didn't even know that. When I go in there, I couldn't find our family. I got a couple kids at that time, but my little one is not even born. With my wife, we couldn't find any place for renting because they don't rent for the Asian people. Because that's a KKK, the headquarters side. I didn't even know what is a KKK about. So until I have the living, I rented my school about only 1,300 square footage. It's a small little very place. But the dressing room inside, I had to stay with all my family, even 3 to 4 months until they know me about through the demonstration, the teaching, I try help them. Therefore, they opened their mind to I had staying. I purchased even how one of the, I buy the building there, and until I move into the Florida, about 10 years, and then I have one other little kid. He's born in Kokomo at that time. That kid is already 44. He's in the teaching Atlanta, Georgia. So he had about 4 or 5 school. He's a pretty good big boy now. So this is that we had been through lot hard time until I completion, make everybody. So I like to share this slowly, one at a time, how it's going, how I develop it, how I done it. And I developed it at that time about that city is a small city, no more than 40,000 people. So I had to find a lot of branch school. I had to learning about 7 to 10 different small city around I built all my community with until I move into the here. That one is I like to tell you about next week, how I moved to Florida here. It is a really interesting story. Thank you so much for listening. And I just this morning I introduced already a couple of the pattern of the forms, and also having the little Tai Chi lesson, the start with again back with for all the folks, guys. So give a like I say, give a cheer me up, subscribe, like, and share your friend. I really appreciate everybody. Be healthy, be happy. 감사합니다. See you next week.